Nimsara be able to go over? Yes, he does.
Perfectly. Swisstek aluminium. Obat quotation ekak aragena balanna.
Welcome back to live pictures just before kickoff here as St. Thomas's take on Royal. The Thomians done with their pre-match counter. Here's the Thomian team sheet. Vishwa Aryamansa returns from last year alongside Ayan Pereira and Aman Imran. Jihan Manigasuri and T.S. Alivihari the scene.
As for Royal, Lemit Amar Singh and Akiri Atawara along with Raid Mausufi form the front row. Suleiman Hanifa and Metuka Yumit.
And if you feel that you can do the job, get off your armchair and make an application. As Zaidan Akbar is prepared to kick this one off, and St. Thomas's kick off deep. And as happened last week as well, that particular part of the Havelocks ground, very unforgiving, and they'll come all the way back. We'll need to make sure he finds a closer target. That's exactly what he does. Aluvihara holds on in the end. Be interesting to see that one again. See when the engagement was made as Mayankadais slices through. Mayankadais for the corner flag. Can Simak catch him? No, he can't. Mayankadais comes around. And the first phase try is...
First Samana Bank try. It's just the way he joined the line as well, isn't it, Shanaka? Saw the gap, got behind the first line of defense. And just going right round his opposite number, Simak, who just did not have the pace to keep up with Dias, and it's the Thomians who will draw first blood.
Interesting one when Savisa Fernando just telling Rico Pieratna where he wants him to go, and Simak puts this one high, and it's nicely taken, really nicely taken, and that might be another look at Legay's leg as he went up.
Yes, that was pretty dangerous, you'd have to say. Bulat Sinhala keeping his eyes on the ball. And I think it was
number 12
Hiruka Jayanidu, Royal Centre. Yes, well, I don't think you can have...
Good pick up from Mausuf. In fact, it was Yatawara. Here's Mausuf latching on. Royal just short. This is good technique from the Royal forwards. Callum Sandruan is right there with an eagle eye on the whitewash. It's excellent body position from Royal, making them almost impossible to tackle. And they've gone over the line. Can they get it down? Yes, they can. And it's the first Amana Bank try from Royal.
So we have a look at that once again. And in the meantime, Simak has made no mistake with the conversion. And you'd have to say, Shanaka, Royal be really pleased going into halftime with a 2-point lead, when you'd have to say about 25 minutes of that game was dominated by the Thomians.
Absolutely, Abdullah. You have to say that it's not a lead that Royal have been good value for. The conversion that wins them the game, but there's plenty more rugby to be played. 35 minutes more of it, in fact, as we come back in this quarterfinal.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් Swisstek නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. Swisstek ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Yes, Simak now. So wobbly old kick, and we'll find its way into top.
Well, with the feed in this scrum, got to make something work. Jayanidu moving into that first receiver position. Fernando gets it to Jayanidu. To Hevage. Short pass to Nimsara. Nimsara breaks through. Will Nimsara be able to go over? Yes, he does. Anticipated the ball is going to go wide, but Nimsara running a wonderful line. You're wondering why Jayanidu was coming into that first center position, first receiver position. Now we know why. Wonderful distribution by Hevage as well. And get Royal second Amana back try. And Simak.
And this Aspatrana will try his luck here. Gives it to Suleiman Nasir. Picks up and goes, and he's over the skipper. That's his brace.
Led by the front Shanaka. But just look, he's the one who took the short tap. He realized without him going, to get someone else to make that first hit so that he could run off another phase. And from that distance, it's very hard.
That first half, they concede to the Royal skipper. He's taken 3 players with him, Abdallah, and he's on his own. That kind of strength. Just unstoppable close to the line. And as you said, it was preparation, wasn't it? It was a plan to send one player in for the first hit so he can exploit the defense on the second. Once again, the restart from St. Thomas's has cost them. And conceded a yellow card as well. And it was a knock forward and no advantage.
Just take the contrast between both skipper Shanaka. Disas Patrana has gone looking for work. He has wanted the ball in his hand. Mikhail Kanratna, probably the biggest offensive threat of the Thomians, just hasn't got his hands on the ball enough today, isn't it? And just has been...
Draw and pass to the left winger. And just not able to catch that ball, and unfortunately knocks it on that time was Kavan Ekanaika. Beautiful bit of work from this Aspatrana to draw and put his little winger into space. He's a small man, but doesn't matter, he just needs a small gap. And Royal still rescue the ball. Here they go through Mudunkotua. Patirana is Jadunu. Senuja Ranasinghe, a lovely little pass out once again to Ekanaika, who this time scores. Brilliant work from Royal this time. The floodgates have opened.
Who had a little bit of work to do, but did brilliant well to put the finishing touches. And again, Shanaka, the decision making of Patirana, identified that there was space out wide, decided to pass it. And you'd also have to commend Senuja Ranasinghe's hands as well. Running straight, draw.
And Simak will say enough is enough. Mayank Adais will drop this one down, but they have another penalty coming.
Just got to take this, Shanaka. I don't think need to worry too much about it. Just run the clock down. Whether it goes over or not doesn't matter. But since then, Royal have absorbed that pressure and have snatched this win as Simak puts the finishing touches for a commanding win, you'd have to say, 25 points to 5, and will make their presence for the second consecutive year into that knockout semi-final. So that's the full-time score. Royal ending up comfortable victors, 25 points to 5.
And here are the key stats once again. This is Aspatrana, it's a correction. The Swisstek perfect player of the match. And it was 25 to 5. But somehow the scoreboard maybe doesn't quite do St. Thomas's justice, Abdullah. But Royal with a second half blitz and an outstanding individual performance from both.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස්ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස්ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.